You know, I think the best post-workout meals are the most simple ones. I pretty much always make chicken and rice or ground beef and rice after I get a nice workout in. So it's actually not the morning. Market is about to close in like 1 minute. I already traded today. I really haven't done much this week. I had some internet problems on Monday, so I didn't trade. Tuesday I took a couple trades. Wednesday I missed out on some trades. I had a lot of FOMO yesterday, and today I took 4 trades and had a small red day. But it was kind of a choppy range-bound day until power hour. Wow. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy this nice meal. I'm just going over my trades from this morning and journaling. Man, I just love this platform, TradeZella. Thank you, Umar, again so much for giving this to me. Alright, I want to jump on here for a little bit and just go over the trades I've taken this week, and also just kind of show some of the trades I missed. So yeah, Monday I didn't take any trades. I was having some internet issues, but I did finally manage to get an Ethernet connected to my computer, so I shouldn't have internet problems anymore. Yeah, on Tuesday I took a couple trades, took a small loss in YM. I managed the risk really well. The setup was, it was alright. I had a basic SR level here. We pushed up into it, as well as a little trend line here. And when I saw this 5-minute bear bar, I'm like, okay, maybe some sellers are starting to step in here. This doesn't look like a super strong rally. I only saw 2 bull bars. Now this one never triggered a sell setup, but on this 5-minute bar we did trigger a sell setup by breaking below that bar. So I tried a short there. I was looking to get a move back down towards the lows here. Now my original stop was right up here, but after this bull bar closed and I saw we were not getting follow through to the downside, I moved my stop to above that bull bar just to kind of tighten up my risk a little bit, because I thought if we break above that, we're probably going to continue up, which is what we did. So indices were moving up, and I was trying to find a long entry now. I found a really great long entry on RTY. Now this is the benefit of using OCO bracket orders, because I entered this trade like right before I left for work. I set my stop down here and I set my target up towards the overnight highs. So it was either stop loss gets hit, take profit gets hit. I set the trade, left for work, so I couldn't even close it early if I wanted to. And it took almost 3 hours before my profit target was finally hit. So on 4 micros we made 200. But yeah, for a 50k eval, I feel like we should be aiming to make more than that. I still remember checking the chart on my phone and I'm like, oh, we're probably about to get stopped out on the trade. But then sure enough, this area held up really well. The buyers came back in, then it went back up. So, and yeah, the setup was pretty basic. Just potential higher low in the 5-minute. Saw some nice 5-minute bull bars, and I bought above this one. And then on the 5th here, I'm going to go to just the charts on TradingView. So on this day, I was watching prior day high around this level. Yeah, right around 2300 on RTY. We had a weird candle here. Yeah, this was news. It came down to that level, and we had a super nice reaction off of it, but down here I didn't really see like a buy signal, you know. If the 5-minute closed here, then we obviously could have bought above that bar and had a much tighter stop. But yeah, I mean, this bar right here, like buying all the way up here, I don't know, that's a pretty wide stop. It's like 10 points on RTY is a lot. We also had a little trend line here that we bounced off of. So I didn't get an entry here. And then this is where I had a lot of FOMO, because I was thinking about buying like this breakout here. Yeah, like right here. I was thinking about buying above this bar, but I'm like, I hesitated. And I'm like, do I really want to buy like right at the highs here? It feels like a breakout trade, which I don't typically like. And then there's even this there was even a decent 2-bar pullback. And I certainly could have bought above this 5-minute bull bar, like right around there. And at this point, I'm like about to leave for work. I think I'm like getting my uniform on and stuff, and I skip that trade, and then I see it go up, and I'm like, okay. And even the other indices had some decent setups. Like, let's actually go to NQ. Yeah, NQ had a super nice move up. I don't think I really had a level here, but it was a 50% pullback of the bull leg. And looking at it now, this also retested the 5-minute opening range high, like to the tick. So yeah, buying above this 5-minute bar as well. I mean, that obviously would have been great. So I was a little hesitant on Wednesday. I just have to get over that. Then as you can see, I took 4 trades today. Relatively small position sizes. I'll just get into the screenshots here. I overtraded YM today. And yeah, this was ugly, man. I took an okay buy setup here off prior day high. Of course, it filled me to the tick, and then I got stopped out. It had an aggressive move down. I FOMO'd into the short here, then got stopped out above this wick here. And then, of course, it made the move down, so I hopped back in the short, took one off here, and then just took the other one off right around here. So I lost my patience here because I did not wait for a pullback. This was a perfect pullback after a pretty aggressive sell-off. And like Albrook says, you should expect at least a second leg down after a pretty aggressive sell-off. So selling below this 5-minute bar, I mean, that could have given me an easy one and done day because we did get that move all the way down to the 800s. And then I took a trade on ES too, about above this 5-minute bars high. I was looking for a move back into high of day, but I was in this trade for quite a while. So I just took off the last contract here. So hopefully tomorrow we can have a nice clean trade. Alright, I'll let you guys know if I take anything, but expectations are low because the indices have had a lot of sideways action. So we'll see what we can get today. Alright, you guys, that was really annoying. I was just in a perfect long on NQ. We held this level, pulled back to, the 50% pullback of the small bull leg. I entered on the potential higher low above that bull bar. We started to get the move back up. I was up about 1R, and as it was working, apparently Trump said something about tariffs, and then the market just dropped like almost 200 points on NQ in a single 5-minute bar. So, I mean, luckily I had my stop there. I tried to close it early when I saw it dropping aggressively. So, I mean, we only lost $88, which is perfectly fine for an Apex eval. But yeah, this price action was not it. I'm definitely not taking any more trades today. It's time to get ready for work. Alright, you guys, it's actually the evening now. I just got back home from work. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here after I turn on this light. There we go. So yeah, I didn't record at work today. I had a really long route. The routes have surprisingly been kind of intense, even though it's now after peak season, because December is usually the busiest season. But it sure is not really slowing down on Amazon, at least for my station. So yeah, the trading week was not great. I was patient this week. I had a little too much FOMO, and I still skipped too many decent setups. I was just a little too hesitant on Wednesday, I think it was. So yeah, I'm going to continue to study Rake Trades Mastermind, continue to back test and stuff, and also continue to study Al Brook's course, which I'm not even like halfway through yet. I need to build more confidence just in my trading system overall. And I'm sorry if this kind of feels like the same video every single week. The reality is it does take a long time to become successful in trading, and I feel like I'm taking even longer than it takes the average person. I don't know. So thank you all for having patience with me, and thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate all of you a lot. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.